All right, a tale of two presidential candidates, one who wants to raise your taxes and can't read a teleprompter, and another who shook hands and talked with construction workers at 6 a.m. this morning. Joining us now, Florida Congressman Byron. Congressman, great to have you on the program. So raising taxes is an applause line for President Biden, and he gets some applause for that. Do people understand how much their taxes will go up if he's reelected and he lets those tax cuts expire?
First, it's good to be with you. I don't think people truly understand that, because what the Tax Cut and Jobs Act actually did, it increased the size of our economy. More people were making more money, more investment into our country. It's worked out for everybody. Look, if Joe Biden really wanted to undo the Trump tax cuts, he would have done that when Nancy Pelosi was Speaker of the House. He did not. So the Democrats like talking about this stuff on the campaign trail, but the reality is Trump's tax policy has worked out for all of America. The federal government has raised more tax revenue since Trump's tax policy has been in place. And last but not least, why would we listen to the master of disaster, Joe Biden, about raising taxes when his own son avoided paying taxes?
Well said. Congressman, I want to switch gears with you to talk about some of the protests that we continue to see on college campuses. When does Congress start to debate pulling federal funding?
We should do that immediately. We're actually now in the process of beginning to prepare for the 25 appropriations process. What is happening on some colleges and universities, frankly, is disgusting, and it's caused serious concerns about what's the future of our country look like. We also got to start looking at whether we're just going to continue to allow some of these degree tracks to continue, where you have professors who foment this ideology amongst students. Look, if you're going to college for a degree in finance, degree in engineering, something that has an economically viable future, that's one thing. But when you're in some of these study courses where you have radical professors who just theorize about their political worldviews, that really centers on indoctrination. It's causing serious problems, not only at these universities, but it is a bigger issue than that. How come the president of the United States, how come he hasn't called for the National Guard to go in and protect students? People have sent their children to these universities to study and get an education, not to be subjected to vile comments or to be assaulted or to be brutalized when they're just trying to go to class, just trying to study.
Congressman, I think you're right. Many saying, why isn't the president even standing up and condemning the behavior? It's because he's trying to play both sides of the fence, and we always know that that doesn't end up well. But when it comes to President Trump, he's also said, I mean, there's several issues here. There are the federal grants that these institutions get. There are the private donors who are giving them a lot of money. Many have pulled back, but also there are those endowments, and he has said he will tax them and he will have penalties if there's behavior like this on campus.
Well, listen, that's not a bad idea. Some of these endowments are massive, and it's the same colleges that come to state governments and the federal government looking for more money, looking for these grant programs. If you have billions of dollars in your endowment, why are you coming and looking at us? Take care of it yourself if this is what you want to do on your campus. But if you're going to get federal dollars, then the civil rights of students has to be protected first and foremost. And if you have college presidents or senior college staffs that do not want to do that, then those trustees at these universities, they need to get rid of those people, because they are actually doing what's in the worst interest of those institutions.
Congressman, it's a great point. Some of the universities with the biggest endowments are also the guys who take the most money from taxpayers without ever asking them first. We got to leave it there. Good to see you, sir.
В этом городе небоскребы, словно в горе, а люди реки. Я иду своей дорогой, словно тень скользя между тенями. Здесь каждый день это битва, за место под солнцем, за славу, за благо. Но я не боюсь, я готов сражаться, ведь я знаю, что моя жизнь это не игра. Мой город, он такой разный, красивый, грязный, опасный, но я